I'm Brittany Egbert from One Charming Party, and we have Heather Smith with us here again today. Hey Heather, how are you?
Hello, good. How are you guys?
Good. Are you ready for Christmas?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I hear you. I hear you. Well, let's make a fun Christmas treat. So these are called Sugar Cookie Truffles that your kids can make, right?
Yes, this is very, very simple recipe. It's kind of a spin off the also popular cake pops. We take sugar cookies and grind them with cream cheese. So if you're a sugar cookie dough fan, which a lot of people are, this is kind of the
same flavor?
Yes, exact same flavor and texture, but you're not eating the raw eggs that some people are afraid of. So you can also just store this in your fridge and eat it when you get that sugar
craving.
rush. Yes. So yes, very easy though.
The sugar cookies are from a store, from a package. Where'd you get the sugar cookies?
You can go to your local bakery and ask them for some of their regular sugar cookies. Most of the time they're about a 5 to 6 inch cookie. Ask them for it without the frosting on it, and usually if you call ahead they'll have some already done for you. So you can just buy them there, or else if you're like my mother who always has them frozen, you can just bake some up really quickly and have them. But you want about a pound of cookies. So whether or not you buy it from the store or from
or if you made sugar cookies for your kids to decorate and you've got a lot left over, you could just
from your leftovers.
Make extra.
So yes, very easy. But you take that, put it in your food processor, and grind it till it's about a crumb, a fine crumb.
So this mixture right here.
Well, and then we've added some cream cheese to this, and so this will give it that soft, kind of gooey texture without adding frosting or things like that you normally would with a cake pop. So then you take it out of your food processor and you just roll it into balls. And this is where the kids have a good time, because you really can do any size you want. For a normal bite size though, you want to keep it pretty small so that you're not making a big mess, because there is chocolate and dough and things like that. So you'd roll all of these out, and you can do them all different sizes like I said, or else try and keep them uniform. We do make little cookie scoops. There's a small size for truffles. If you're one of those people who are really concerned about getting everything the same even shape, there's a small cookie scoop that we use for truffles.
Is that available on your website?
It is, Gygi.com, Gygi, or if you live in Utah, please come to our store, because it's a great store, great for cooks.
And the pan, sprinkles, things, you can get these other things there as well?
Everything but the cookies. So yeah, you can really
everything but the cookies.
Come have a good time there. So once you've rolled these out into balls, you'll want to throw those into the freezer for about 15 minutes. If you want to put them in the fridge, they will need to go for about an hour. But you want them to get pretty hard so that when you dip it into the chocolate, it's not breaking into pieces. And
because then you'll have to eat those. Darn it.
Darn. It also makes the chocolate harden on your truffle a little bit easier, because it's cold, so it's causing the warm chocolate to harden quicker than if it were to be just the soft truffle. So you'll throw those in your freezer, and then you'll pull them out. And
are these already frozen?
These ones we've pulled out, yes. And from here you can either take it, and before you poke it, you'll want to poke it with a stick first if you want to do it with the kids. And so this way is a lot easier for kids to dip. And then this one,
I'm still going to do mine on the skewer.
Perfect, perfect. So then you'll dip that in your chocolate. You want to go ahead and do that?
Sure. All the way?
Yep. And you can just swirl it around.
Here, I'll move this over here so you can try it as well.
And get the excess off again. This is where the kids can join in as well. A little chocolate on the counter is always a good thing.
Means you're having fun, right?
Exactly. Tap that off, and then you let it dry for just a second. And then you can dip it into some fun things. Sprinkles, candy canes are really great.
Crushed up candy canes.
If you wanted to do like a York peppermint patty, so it gives a dark chocolate with that mint flavor, those are a lot of fun. And then you just set them out, and with the sticks you can kind of just do them on an angle, so it's a little fun. But they're really fun to eat. Another thing you can do is dip them into the coconut, if you want to try that.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
So I noticed you used white chocolate, but I've seen a lot of chocolate ones. Would you use chocolate maybe with a different instead of the sugar cookies, or could you use chocolate with this?
Absolutely. We've got a great recipe that you mix the same cream cheese with an Oreo cookie, and then you could do it with a milk chocolate or a dark chocolate. I try to keep, if I'm dipping it in white chocolate, a lighter colored filling inside, just because I don't want to have to hide all my mistakes. And so if I'm using a dark chocolate, I try to stay with a dark filling, or vice versa with a white filling and a white chocolate. If you're feeling really professional, a lot of people will just drop it right inside the chocolate.
Look at you.
Spin it around. I am not the best at this, and then you just tap it off, and that's how they get that really professional looking ones. I'm all about creativity, so mine are never perfect, but that just shows that it's a handmade gift.
So kids could give these to their teachers, they could give them to their friends, they could just make them for the neighbors.
And it's always nice to have something like this because they don't go bad very quick. So if you have that unexpected person come over and drop you off a gift or something, it's nice you can pull this out and have them packaged in a cute little box and say, oh yes, here, this one's for you too.
You have some cute packaging. Let's take a look at that.
Yeah, we've got tons of different candy boxes and things like that at Gygi's. This is a small one that will fit 4 really nicely. And you can just kind of put it in there. And wrap it with a cute red ribbon or something like that with their name on it. And that's a nice personal gift. And like we said before, really the options for the filling are really quite endless. You can really do whatever you want. We've got great flavorings from Loran that you can flavor this if you wanted to. So if you wanted to do maybe a pistachio filling or something like that, something more seasonal, you could put those in there. We've taken this one and put 3 truffles on a stick and made a little snowman. It's kind of fun for the kids to give to their teachers or for the kids in their class if you wanted to. Kind of fun. We've used that edible ink pens and just colored on it, so if they wanted to do that, that's a really fun thing for kids to do.
So kids could draw right on there?
Yeah, absolutely. They can write their friends' names on it and make them kind of fun. So, and everything's edible, so you don't have to worry about getting
Sharpie.
sick. Exactly.
And then these are the coconut ones. You just tied them up.
Yep, and they're just, you put a cute little poem about snowballs or something like that,
that's
and hand them out.
You're going to do all my neighbor gifts.
I wish my neighbors were that lucky. They're not. But we think of great ideas.
There you go.
So yes, you really can do whatever you want with truffles. And like I said, if you keep them in the fridge, they last a long time. So you don't have to worry about them expiring quickly on you.
Well, that's a great idea. And tell us again where we can get all this cute stuff.
At Gygi.com, it's spelled Gygi, or 3500 South, 3rd West if you're here in Utah.
Okay, Heather, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
We love having you on the show. And everybody have a good holiday.